The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Dome, home to the Orange and Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. Will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yo, what's good?
Motion from the wide receiver.
What lead was this?
Using his legs, it's James. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top
25. I was like
People
3.
are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team. And they
He's 3, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's stay hungry.
Oh,
Let's not be
shit.
satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield
Falling
on
for
first
it,
down.
man.
Can't make the connection, the pressure there.
I didn't play again, man. I was on it just to see like my franchise shit.
Most everyone knows by now one of the top
What kind of
disruptors
moves
on
I would
defense
make.
in the country. 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
What team he was playing with?
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's James. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition in college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. He leaves it with his back. Inside the 25. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the 1st down with the run.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds to avoid the sack, to avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Come on.
Third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. It's so much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time.
Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Good poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to pass. It's James. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off.
Drop that shit for sure.
To the football, a big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just...
Turning it on! He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand in the ball.
This third down played more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Got his man. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the.
Yeah, then after that game, you would play Doe, right? Huh? I think that's what I saw on the bracket. You would play Doe if you after the win.
They'll try the run. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something.
This nigga's gonna Superman dive over everybody. Like, I could never get that.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it.
That was spot.
It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Boston College.
Back to throw, it's James. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bond.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. The idea is keep moving it forward, able to spit it out quickly to the tight end and get a few.
And the idea on defense is to tackle the catch. Don't give them any yards after they make the reception. Nice job.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got his man on the right. Oh, and the ball's out.
Yeah.
That big play. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there.
He's playing two people. That's cute, bro. That's real cute.
Like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
No! My God, I don't understand, son. This is just making a regular-ass tackle, yo.
Was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The wind.
So if this nigga don't win,
so quickly when you
he's
get
not
down
gonna
to
be
the red zone.
he has no bowl game.
Is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top.
Nah, I can't choose a play. Like, fuck, man.
5 defenses stopping the run.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's James. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on first down.
He still caught that, and I'm right there?
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Willis.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Buys a little extra time. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Syracuse looking for the fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. He wants to throw. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's James. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And the Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got it near midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. This time he's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. It is perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
First down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Wants to throw. It's James. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Fires to the big fella. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
You got to call a timeout. Be a better coach.
Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's James. Looking for the score. And he was trying to cash in the end zone of this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And the Golden Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And his slips just inside that right upright. The lead is down to a field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nixon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. On the run, it's Willis. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when
put a fucking body on him, bro.
And finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Like, what are you doing?
You really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off.
That's me. That's me. That's me. And
what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Syracuse, 13.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Cuse. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. To the air, it's James. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Boston College wants to play fast.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Going to swing it on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Boston College. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nixon. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Back to pass on second down. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz. But because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Orange. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So getting your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number one.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Dropping back, it's James. He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Eagles.
Gosh.
Got the lead here in the 4th.
Like, I'm not understanding. I mean, I know I'm supposed to play that zone, but come on, he right there.
They're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Syracuse, 27.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down. They're in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of the 1st down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's hard. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Finds his big tight end.
The 2nd down pass complete to the tight end. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
Touchdown, Syracuse. They move on top here in the
This fucking dog.
You talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, the likely game winner in the waning moments. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game.
Boston College.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking for a man. It's James. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
David Reese.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. They've got the screen set up. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. I'm sure they would like to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season.
No bowl game for you, boy.